From being labeled as the team with the worst offseason moves, the Lakers have sneakily built up their roster to compete right now and in the future. The news that Marcus Smart is joining LA must have left Celtics fans in disgust. On the contrary, Laker Nation is thrilled to have the 2022 Defensive Player of the Year on their roster, addressing a major need since the departure of Finney Smith.
This team still has a lot of holes on the perimeter defensively. They have very little perimeter defensive talent. They're still lacking in shooting. I'd say overall, they're either the same or a little worse. And that's with LeBron James's future and his motivation in Los Angeles still being very uncertain.
Pelinka ingeniously turned Dorian Finney-Smith into DeAndre Ayton, Laravia and Marcus Smart. All three of them are younger and signed on 2-year contracts, putting them in a perfect spot for the summer of 2027 when the Lakers could go after the next superstar to pair with Luka and Giannis or even Nikola Jokic. With these moves, Pelinka clearly showed his priorities. What he did was flip a potential $20 million long-term investment into a 3-player combo that adds shooting, defense, leadership, and depth. Marcus is a proven leader on the court. He's vocal and willing to get down and dirty for his teammates. He's been a vital part of the Celtics reaching 5 conference finals in 9 years with the team. A defensive culture setter, something that the purple and gold were missing badly.
Oh, Smart dives and takes it away! Up ahead, Brown, count it! Leaves it for Hunter, the catch. Oh, Smart, what a recovery!
Board and a reload.
Jared Allen, rejected at the rim by Smart!
It's one of the best defensive plays you'll see. This is a guard.
It's astonishing how the Lakers keep getting quality players on bargain deals historically. They got Ayton, a former #1 pick, for $8 million a year. That's a huge dip from his previous $33 million deal. I'm not saying he's a max guy, but he could have easily gotten twice as much elsewhere. Yet he chose Los Angeles, the place where the light shined the brightest. Who knows, maybe Marcus and Bron could get into Ayton's head and compel him to play defense. The roster looks far more complete and competent right now than last year, and with a season plus under their legs, Luca and LeBron will have another shot at going deep in the playoffs. LeBron wanted to compete for a championship, so let me know in the comments if these moves grant him that wish.
Where will LeBron be playing next season? Now, I asked LeBron just before tip-off if he'd like to join the broadcast to discuss everything, and he told me, quote, "I ain't got nothing to talk about."
Despite the ongoing drama that's been circulating since he opted in, I expect him to buy in 100% into next season following the latest news. Yes, Smart has been a shell of himself since leaving Boston, appearing in only 54 games through the last 2 seasons riddled with injuries. Last year, we saw a sharp decline in his numbers as well, averaging only 9 points per game on 20 minutes of action. But Lakers fans don't need to worry about that for 2 main reasons. First, he's been totally misused in Memphis. The Grizzlies have put the ball in his hands and expected him to run the offense in Ja Morant's absence. So normally his efficiency dropped a ton. He's not a natural playmaker. He's a hound dog. And on the Wizards, it never really mattered. He served as a salary match while the team was still in the transitional period. All of this caused Marcus to be quickly forgotten. Even videos about his downfall started popping out on YouTube. But here he is, back on the biggest stage with a lot to prove and to play for. The second and more important reason Lakers fans should be excited about this is his fit with the team. He's filling in exactly what they needed, a rock-solid perimeter defender. And since Luca, LeBron and Austin are going to handle the ball 99% of the time, Smart's only job will be to bring the intensity on the defensive end. Heck, he showed he's the right man for that just 5 months ago.
Watford. And we're going the other way. Marcus Smart with a kip.
No, he did it. No, he did
Looking like
not.
Shawn Michaels.
Man, it did the Bruce Lee.
Wow.
You see how Marcus Smart is playing defense. Hopefully this is contagious.
He's trying to lock up Watford. Watford inside. Good hands by Smart. Ball goes out of bounds.
Down the stretch in that 4th quarter, some huge defensive plays and energy. What was it on that end of the floor that you wanted to just bring it tonight?
I just wanted to continue to show everybody I still do this shit. Excuse my French. I think a couple people forgot, and that was it, Got a good young team here. We play our ass off, and I just want to come in and contribute.
In my opinion, he should jump right into the starting 5 alongside Luca, LeBron, Austin and Ayton, pushing Rui to the bench. That way, the Lakers will have 2 guys in Smart and Reaves guarding the perimeter, so Luca and LeBron could stay on the wings. On offense, Marcus will switch to the 3 spot and act like a catch-and-shoot guy and a slicer to the rim. Although Smart is not a reliable 3-point shooter, hitting only 32.5% of his threes in his career, he has been significantly better at catch-and-shoot opportunities than pull-ups. Every year, the percentage difference is 5% or greater. So in a scenario with Luca and LeBron doing all the playmaking, Marcus will have the shots that he's best at.
Laravia can't get by Holland. A Smart triple, that's through. Marcus Smart hits the 3.
Horford whips a pass, Smart, corner 3, count it, and the foul! Chance for a 4-point play, and that's going to be 4 on Tucker. Tatum falls down, throws it ahead, Schroeder to Smart, 3-pointer, bang! Bang! He ties the game at the buzzer!
The Lakers, as well as the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks, seriously pursued Smart. But reports came out that Luca Dantage himself was involved in recruiting him to the team. That's nothing but a positive thing for LA, showing that their superstar is interested in the team's future and success. Luca is nearing his extension talks in August, as he's eligible to sign a 4-year, $228 million contract, and Rob knows that every move matters.
As a Laker, what do you hope to be known for in Los Angeles?
The guy that brought championships to the city, for sure.
The Lakers had to waive guards Shake Milton and Jordan Goodwin in order to free up space for Smart, leaving one more spot open. But unfortunately, they can't sign anyone to a contract before January because of the apron rules. Adding another good defender on the perimeter and a backup rim protector wouldn't hurt them, but they might be set for the season. We still don't know what Arutiero will bring to the table. The 36th pick in the draft is a freak of athlete. If he gets the playing time early in the season, maybe he checks both boxes for LA. Who knows?
This year. Boy, could not get that one over Thero. Thero, that's his 3rd steal. Adieu, Thero! With a little win.
I'm not saying that these moves put them over teams like OKC, Houston, Denver, or even the Clippers, who as we're making this video added Chris Paul to the team, but Pelinka did decent with the Lakers this summer. And if Smart manages to stay healthy and get to 70% of what he was with the Celtics just 2 years ago, I'm expecting him to play a key role for LA next season. His great relationship with Coach JJ is just a plus.
If we could dim the lights, Jason and I compiled a highlight video of Marcus that we want to watch.
Smart forces one, and an offensive foul call.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
We're going to get to Marcus giving me 8 stitches in a second, but when I say extra, y'all now know what I'm talking about.
I'm sure LeBron is happy with the newest addition as well. And speaking of him, I made a video documenting his heroic effort in 2017 against the Pacers. He pulled off one of the biggest comebacks in playoff history with both Kyrie and K-Love on the bench. Click right here to check it out, and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.